Ladies and gentlemen, I remember to enable my sound this time. We're back in Crossbell, and Noelle is in our party. Every single game should have Noelle as a guest party member at some point. Anyhow, we have been informed that the library needs books returned by force, and we're gonna make that happen. Statewide book retrieval. We're going to Armorica, Mines, and St. Ursula. Let's get rolling. Hi there, James. Hi there, AQ. Hi there, Matthew. And let me see. So we're going to be going to Central Square, because that is the default place where I park Noelle's car. So that's Armorica, Mines, and Ursula. Ah, so you returned that PC and you ended up getting a Switch 2 instead. What games did you get with it? Huh. Elkin has dialogue for when you bring Noelle's car in here. Elkin is a man of culture, it seems. Anyhow, the person who you need to talk to is Mr. Alfred, who lives in Armorica Village. I don't know who Mr. Alfred is, so we are just going to start introducing ourselves to everybody. Even the little ones. Noelle likes how peaceful it is in here. We should introduce Tia to these children. Give her more friends. Don't you wish fast travel was real? Oh, good heavens. I think everybody does. Especially the kind that you get in Mega Man Battle Network 2 and Beyond, where you can just do an entire plane ride in seconds. Try as you might, Mr. Alfred. The SSS is gonna find you. You ever see those YouTube shorts where if anybody does anything the least bit out of place, Batman comes in and starts beating the tar out of them? It's great. That's what the SSS does to all of these library truants. I do believe that is Alfred. Excuse us, are you Alfred? Yes, that's me. Oh, the Special Support Section. You're the ones who searched the ancient battlefield for that couple, right? Do you need something from me? Yes, sir. You see, we're working on a request we received from the library. We came to collect an overdue book from you. Do you have any idea where it is? Oh, that? I apologize for being so careless. That's very unlike me. Just give me a second, I've got it right here. Sir? Anytime someone says, sir, one, I imagine Resident Evil 4, the real Resident Evil 4, and I remember the YouTube poop, Resident Evil 4 Deeper Cut Edition, in which, sir, sir, and then a very loud, color-inverted, sir! I love it. Did you, by chance, lose it? I wouldn't say lost, per se. It's gonna be around here somewhere. Where to leave it? Oh, right. Go find. Do you still have that book I let you borrow the other day? Damn, Alfred. Book. Yes, a book. That book, you told me you'd like to give it a read, so I let you borrow it. Oh, that book! Yes, I remember now. Sorry about that. Let me go find it for you. Let me get this straight. You let someone borrow a book that you borrowed from the library. What is that, relending? Careless is what it is. Ha. I'm ashamed, I assure you. normally I'd ever do such a thing. With so many books to read, I'm afraid that one must have slipped my mind. Gofan, did you find the book? About that. Who did you lend the book to, Gofan? Gofan? What? How could you have possibly lost it? So... Are we gonna break one kneecap from either of you? Just wait a second, please. I'll try to remember what I did with it. I've got it! If I'm mistaken, I accidentally let a customer borrow it after he wouldn't stop badgering me about it. How do you accidentally lend someone a book? Re-lending? I can't say I was expecting this turn of events. Unbelievable! Who exactly did you lend it to? It was Elkin, the guy who's always tinkering with the orbital truck near the front of the village. Oh, I messed up big time. Please forgive me. Don't worry about it. What's done is done. I'll just have to roll with it. Okay, everyone, let's go find Elkin and see what's up. And he was checking out my sweet ride when I came in. Excuse me, are you Elkin? That's right. Need something? We're from the CPD. If you have time, we'd like to speak with you about something. Yada-da-da-da-da. James, you don't have enough money for new games yet. You already have Switch 2 versions of Rune Factory. It runs a lot better than it did on Switch. And East 9. Yep. That's one benefit to having a Switch 2. To run Switch 1 games a lot better. Like I said, it was able to run the Mega Man Legacy Collection surprisingly well. Because I remember the delay, the input delay on the original Switch version of the Legacy Collection, but after playing it on the Switch 2, it's when you're playing it in the default configuration, I'm not noticing any input delay. We should play East 8 on stream. Do I even own East 8? Do you have it on you by any chance? Well, funny thing that. I may have lent it to someone. You serious? Yeah. This is getting ridiculous. Are we at lending now? I wasn't expecting this. I'm just wondering what sort of book would get passed around like this. Pretty unbelievable at this point. I know, I'm so sorry I messed up. It's just, he wanted to read the book so badly, I let him borrow it against my better thinking. Y'all gotta understand, I ain't have done it if I knew it was gonna turn out like this. Please calm down. I mean, it'd be better if you hadn't lent it out, but it's in the past now. Who exactly did you give it to? Sorry about that. It was Donald, one of the farmers. I'd started his house. It's right next to the general store. Let's hope this is the final stretch. Oh, ye of little faith, Lloyd. Let's hope this is the final barrier. You've actually heard that a major selling point for the Switch 2 is that it plays Switch 1 games better? I'll have to go in and see what other games I can play better. Huh. Crisis Core. Excuse me, are you Donald by any chance? Yep, that's me. Y'all need something? We're from the Crossbelt Police Department. Do you have a minute? Yada-da-da-da. That's why you're here. Well, that's the case. You ain't gonna like what I'm about to tell you. Oh. Oh, no. Not again. Re-lending? Or, Randy, just for short, re-lending. What is the deal with people these days? Just return the damn thing to the library. What? No, I didn't lend it out to nobody. I had read it when I had a bit of downtime on the farm. Thing is, my memory's kind of foggy as to where I left the darn thing. So, might have lost it. After all this searching, we thought all the relending was bad, but it somehow got even worse. Do you have any idea where you could have left it? Yeah, I think so. Last time I remember having it was in the shed over by the apiary. Well, right outside of the chief's house. I was reading it there at the time. Can't really recall where I might have got to after that, though. Really sorry for the trouble, y'all. Nothing we can do about it now. That book's gonna be anywhere. That shed is our best bet. Let's go check it and put an end to this wild goose chase. And then there's gonna be a calling card from Phantom Thief B. Found! RNCL enthusiasts! There's the library stamp. This must be our overdue book. Oof, that turned into quite the search. Can't say I was expecting it to end up being an RNCL fanbook, though. It certainly seems in demand. Well, yeah, it's about RNCL after all. Of course, half the city-state's gonna want to get their hands on it. Hell, I've got half a mind to take it home and start flipping through it myself. You are free to check it out after we have returned it to the library. Alright, let's read it ourselves. That's the joke. RNCL. There isn't a person alive in Crossbell who doesn't know the name. Since the time they opened their theater in Crossbell City's entertainment district, RNCL has whipped citizens into a frenzy countless times. Fans are not limited to just Crossbell. RNCL has made a name for itself in several neighboring countries. On the stage of the RNCL theater, the performers are called artists, and they each can display incredible feats of physical skill, giving rise to unbelievable performances. We would be remiss not to talk about the presence of Ilia Platier. She is said to be the greatest star in the history of RNCL. It goes without saying that Ilia's skill as a performer far exceeds that of her already talented troupmates. She has an overwhelming presence that commands the atmosphere of both the stage and the hall. Ilia's performance is utterly mesmerizing. She seamlessly brings the audience and stage together as one. It cannot be described, it must be seen live. RNCL has announced their new show this year will be titled Golden Sun, Silver Moon. Rumors are that a promising newcomer will debut. Who knows what the future of RNCL is in store? Fans are excited and speculation season is in full swing. It really took you all that long. Anyway, we got the book. Next book. There's Mines and then Ursula. So, we're going to Mines. What kind of wild goose chase will we be in for in Mines? Alright, and the name of the person Mines, Mr. Logie, and then Miss Flora, as we will see. Was Mr. Logie the bedridden man? And there's the Mines citizen, who is undergoing an awakening of sorts. Oh. Okay, the man is no longer bedridden. It is no longer his claim. Should call Arkansas mid in the middle of the entertainment district? No way. The first one to dogpile on me would be Randy himself. You take that back! Put some respect on Arkansas's name! Ilya don't deserve this! Neither does Russia. Oh, am I gonna have to go into the mine and bash my way past a whole bunch of baddies? As Randy puts it. Baddies. Pardon me. Just had a nice succulent Chinese dinner. And it was glorious. I also haven't exactly been watching my gas intake, and it's been causing me a lot of grief lately. So, just in my idle time, I've been venting out that exhaust. Excuse us, are you Logie? Logie. The letter L almost looks like the letter D, doesn't it? Yeah. Who are you? Special support section. See, we received a request from the library today. Sounds like you have an overdue book you've been holding on to. Oh, so that's what it's about. Yep, I still got it. According to the librarian, it is long past its due date. Why did you not return it on time? Ah, because going all the way into the city is a pain. Doesn't mince his words, does he? Well, since you came all the way out here, you might as well take it back for me. I was actually reading it on my break just a second ago, and... oh. Is something the matter? You gonna have a bra moment? I forgot to bring it back with me, so it's down at the bottom of the mine. Sorry, but I'm swamped with work right now. Mind heading down there and grabbing it for me? Thanks. Just take those stairs down and follow the tunnel to the back of the mine. You should find it right away. You know what? I'm not even gonna wait for the third library book. Gilbert, bring it down. Crossbell was a mistake. Does your laziness know no bounds? You could give a CGF commander a run for his money in that sense. Well, I guess it's up to us. Let's go find it. Just ignore the abandoned mine on the left. Don't know why it... I know why... I can tell you this at least. When you get pretty far down, just ignore the abandoned mine on the left. I know I didn't leave it in there. Right. Now, Chief Hoffman. The deep mine, you're saying? What exactly do you mean by the deep mine to the left? Well, yeah, I'm guessing he's saying it's not in there. This is the path through. Question now is, how am I going to recognize it when I even found the thing? It's probably all the way at the bottom, as far down as it goes. That's a good variety of Sepith I just picked up there. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go all the way until I hit a wall, and it's gonna be somewhere on that wall. Wouldn't it be funny if it was one of these treasure chests? For once in the game's entire lifespan, you rummage around in a treasure chest, it actually has something new in it, the book. There's nothing in this treasure chest. Oh, wait, holy crap, there's a book in here, what the hell? And then when you pick up the book, the chest says, okay, now this chest is empty. You robbed it twice. You're a depraved... Oh, paranormal crossbow collection. Oh, finally found it. Judging by the title, this is no book I'd want to read. It apparently records supernatural phenomena that have occurred in Crossbell State. Though given the title, I do not suspect it is that strong of a basis to confirm whether these events truly happened or not. Looks like the kind of book you just borrow to kill some time. I believe there was a story in there that involved the Guardian Force, but I don't think any of that spooky stuff was ever formally substantiated. That'll be a hard pass for me either way. Well, now that we successfully retrieved the book, we should... Wyverns! Oh no! Criminals to arrest! They've blocked our exit. Here they come! I hope one day I'm able to dig up that old Star Fox 64 introduction VHS. I watched that thing 100 times. Anyway. Lloyd, slap him. Ellie, hit us with the Aqua Mirage. Tio! You have absolutely no... I just realized I will need to scan these dudes. And well, let's see. Let's go, ask grenade. Randy isn't in here, but we can still throw explosives. Never mind, these guys are... Okay. I was hoping that we weren't going... Okay. I got your point. We're doing a repeat of the Earthshaker spam. I don't like it. I might want to hold off on doing any more attacks until I'm able to take down one of these dudes. Getting on straight from Cold Steel 1 after Sky SC. Damn. Turns out Arc-en-Ciel, or more accurately, Le Arc-en-Ciel, is French for the Rainbow. Yes, there's a Japanese band that took it as a name. Okay. I am going to cast some more supportive arts to eat up turns. And then give a chrono down to all these dudes. Oops. I did that a little bit prematurely. Hello. Oh well. Holy bullet! Looks like this is going to be a one-at-a-time affair. No attacking multiple enemies. Let's see here. Are you guys weak to anything? You are very weak to fire. Now let's start hitting you with fire bolts. More firebolt. Ellie, keep us standing. Why am I hitting two of them? Why am I hitting three of them? Alright, the man in the top right, we are going to relinquish him of his right to live first. Ellie, you are my rock. And you rock. You know, this would have been a really good battle to have Randy in. I'm starting to realize. Oh! That's why they're doubling up on the Earth Shakers. Because Lloyd is slapping the one who keeps missing them. Can't wait until I get Calamity Claw. I will never use Chrono Down again. I am looking forward to that, my friends. Yes, Crimson Ray would have done massive damage. Unfortunately, we're stuck with what we got. Huh. Ellie has Magna Blaze. How does Ellie have Magna Blaze? If I do this, they will demolish me. I'm afraid I'm not gonna have... I'm afraid I'll have to decline. I will get Earthshakered into freaking oblivion. Wow. My healer is the most efficacious fire user. You didn't use Noelle because your main four were already well established? Yeah, I'm really feeling that now. I'm really feeling it. Alright, Tio, you can go ahead and just top the allies off with tears. Oh, without showing my bones. Randy, what have you done? Am I about to absolutely eat dirt? This could get dicey. If Randy's attack causes them to spam out Earthshaker, I could be in trouble. I'll see what the first one does. And if the first one uses it... Well, actually, the one on the left is still liable to use it just because I smacked him in the natural course of things. Ow. Randy didn't like me not using him in the party, and now he's trying to sabotage me. Or my own incompetence is threatening to sabotage me. Oh, the frustration of needing to heal. Well, keep on throwing your pollen at Lloyd. You know what? I think it's worth it. How about trying my bones? Ah, that Magna Blaze was not used to its maximum potential. Alright, the one on the right has volunteered to be the next victim. Excuse me? You know what, sure. 2 Earthshakers is not going to take me out. Hopefully. 5 of them sure would have. Not there, shake him! Okay. We've basically cleared things out. We can now commence bullying. You know, my regular attacks are actually doing some solid damage. They came out of nowhere. Well, they weren't much of a threat for us. You've encountered plenty of monsters along this path already. This is simply a case of bad timing. Good thing the book didn't get damaged in the fight. Let's head back to the exit, everyone, but before that, we read. Barrier overcome, by the way. Crossbell is home to numerous unsolved mysteries. There are also many unexplored ruins throughout the state. A great number of curious people have stumbled across terrifying incidents while exploring these areas. Case 1. Moaning in the ancient battlefield. Did you know? History tells us that the ancient battlefield, found among Old Armorica Road, was the location of a great battle between the Empire and the Republic in ancient times. Many years ago, Mr. A, which is an alias, a CGF officer, investigated the battlefield. The unit, commanded by Mr. A, searched until they came across an ancient fort. They heard a voice from within calling, "Someone find..." Oh, shoot. That sounds familiar. Bully a harder? This ain't a venue. Why does Noelle have the worst lines and less art attack than Randy? Why do they hate her so much? They had to nerf her. She was too powerful. Thinking someone was trapped in the fort, the team tried to find a way in to no avail. After a fruitless search, they soon stopped hearing the voice. Tired, they set out back home, convinced that it was just in their heads. Then, they heard the voice again. "Someone find my head!" It was a terrifying voice, that of a man. Upon hearing it, the soldiers felt a sense of dread and vertigo wash over them. They fled, fearing for their lives. Mr. A's unit did not report this to anyone and swore to never speak of it. However, rumors began to spread. More and more reports have claimed that a voice was searching for something in the ancient battlefield. Is it an ancient soldier's ghost? Or is it something far worse? The truth is still out there, waiting to be found. It's up to you whether or not you believe it. Right, you found the book. I think that one battle, with my lack of red quartz capability, probably took about as long as the Wild Goose Chase in Armorica, which is a hilarious thought. Anyways, last up is Ursula, and it's Flora in Ursula. I mashed. Craft-based support like Tita? That sounds about right. Alright, Flora. First order of business, remember which one is Flora. Well, you're telling me the security guard Tony isn't Flora? First of all, how dare you? Nurse Ada Wong? Dyson? Lynn? And Aeolium? Huh. This is Flora. That's right. Do you have business with me? We're from the CPD. We came to collect your overdue library book. I do want to return it, but... Are you implying you can't? Yes, well... You see, I like to grab medical textbooks in the Research Ward's reference room and study here. From the look of it, I must have mixed up my library book with the textbooks when I was putting them back in the bookshelf in the reference room. By the time I realized that, I kind of forgot exactly where I put it. Brilliant. Well, guess that leaves us no choice. Feel for her, though. I always lose track of where I put my mags. Feel as though you leaving your swimsuit magazines around the SSS building is quite a bit different from this, Randy. Now, guys. Anyway, the overdue book should be on one of the reference room shelves, right? I'm sure of it. I'm sorry about this. Would you mind finding it for me? You can find the research ward in the hospital's roof, okay? We know the place. On the hospital roof. Maeva got mad at Cerrone again. Right as she was storing the deliveries, too. Reference books. Winter doesn't have anything new to say. Oh, or did he have something new to say? Nope. That was the same conversation. I just reset it by zoning out and in. This is the Research Ward's reference room, right? Somehow Flora got the overdue book mixed with the other books on one of these shelves. Oh, good heavens. There's a lot more than I was expecting. This may take a while. What a waste of time. This ain't a belt made out of wristwatches. It's all part of the job. No choice but to tear apart the place and find the sucker, huh? Let's give it our best shot, everyone. I'll help out too. Oh, we're gonna have fun with this thing. Wait a second. Yeah, there's the library stamp. This must be the book Flora checked out. We did it! Thank goodness it was here after all. I need to recharge. Well, our job's become a heck of a lot easier that we found it. Ready to move, everyone? What was that title? The best way to use 5 minutes? Preface. Control 5 minutes, control your life. Effective ways to use 5 minutes. How do you get time in excess? What can you do with just 5 minutes? How do you use your 5 extra minutes? Advanced usage of 5 minutes. Should you study, or should you rest? Doing chores, working, playing, every human activity comes with an inherent cost. Time. If only I had more time, I could do more things. We've all been in such a situation, dear reader. Consider. Time is the same for everybody. Have you observed a peer who effectively uses their time compared to those around them? Time is not something that you have, but something you make. Those who are making the best of their time won't let even 5 minutes slip them by. And guess what else we did with 5 minutes? Read this book. You like Gunter? He's a very funny fishing doctor. Because you said that, I'm now suspecting him of being the main villain. He's been high up there, and he has not done anything to make me doubt him. Can you imagine if Dr. Gunter just does the most evil thing imaginable, and then I just say, I never doubted you for a second, Mr. Gunt. Mr. Dr. Gunter. The main villain of this game is Joshua, by the way. I knew it! Joshua has returned to being a stray. Oh, you're back. Were you able to collect all the overdue library books already? Yeah, took long enough. Here you are, Uncle Miles. Looks like you managed to collect all 3 of them in one piece. You've managed to do me yet another huge favor. But let me express my utmost gratitude again. Feels a little weird hearing that come from you, Uncle. Those support requests you guys get are a lot more work than I thought. You think so? It's just a normal day for us. Anyway, I believe this completes your request. Certainly does. Thank you very much. You're welcome, Uncle. Turn this puppy in. You did it. Next quest. Creative cooks don't want to start a sincere favor. Long Lao Tavern and Inn. And someone wants to repay a lady. So let's do it. Now, who is the one? Is Shan Shan popular? Guessing they're in the inn portion of the inn and tavern. Anton! I'm begging you, Adios. Please let me meet with that beautiful angel. You know what? As soon as the request was about a man pining over a woman, I should have suspected Anton. Excuse me, are you Anton? Yep, that's me. Who are you, though? We're with the Crossville Police Department's Special Support Section. We're here to consult with you about a support request. Oh, I've been waiting for you. There's something I want to ask your help out with right away. Will you hear me out? You will. The request stated that you were trying to locate a woman, right? Yeah, I really need to find her so I can give her my thanks. She pulled me out of the darkness when no one else could. Oh, Anton, never change. Care to elaborate? Sure. My best friend Ricky and I came here from Liberal on vacation. To be honest, my life stinks. I figured visiting somewhere a little more exciting might help turn it around. Sure, fair enough. Nothing changed, though. Still got slapped across the face by the cold, cruel reality of my life. Make matters worse, I managed to lose my wallet and all the money I brought for this trip along with it. That is really unfortunate. Well, yeah, I'll leave it to someone as dull and hopeless as myself to screw up that badly. Really am my own worst enemy, aren't I? Ricky already tried to help me find my wallet, but it was to no avail. I was thinking I had no other choice but to borrow some Mira from him and limp back home to Liberal. However, that was when it all began. Just when all hope was lost, that kind woman gave me the helping hand I needed. Man, I'm jealous. You don't find a gal like that every day. Seriously, it was all thanks to her efforts that I was able to get my wallet back in one piece. As you can imagine, I thought our meeting could only have been fated. When I was lost, trapped in an endless pit of darkness, she held out her hand and pulled me back into the light. She's nothing short of an angel. So, to make an increasingly long story short, you want us to find this girl, right? That's exactly right. Problem is, I've been searching for her for 3 weeks, but I haven't found a single lead. I asked the Bracer Guild to help a poor guy out, but they turned me down. They claimed it'd be a low priority case since she isn't exactly missing. They had far more important work they needed to focus on. Now, if this were liberal, I'd be able to get help with something as mundane as a drinking contest. I remember this! I imagine Anton walked into the Bracer Guild. Estelle and Joshua took one look at him and said, "Nope, nope, nope!" And they just went away. Are you okay? I'm fine, just reopened an old wound. Anyway, moving along. Ricky heard about your team while he was out in town, so he submitted a request for me. Your team's pretty much like the Bracer Guild, right? Come on, help a poor guy out. Well, sure, I suppose. You know the SSS handled a request of this nature. Your work is a much wider scope than I thought it did. To be fair, something like this is quite rare. So, what's the plan, Lloyd? I do not know how I feel about the CPD involving themselves in other people's personal affairs. She makes a good point. Gotta be honest with you guys, I want to scope out this chick. Almost feel like that we're gonna end up meeting with Keelika. What's she look like anyway? Bet she's cute as heck, yeah? Cute as heck doesn't even begin to describe her. I still have her burned into my memory. She had a gentle aura about her that could calm even the most churlish of men. Her calm voice radiates as an unbridled kindness. And don't even get me started on her utterly adorable auburn pigtail. Oh no. Anton, abort! Huh? Can't help but shake the feeling that I know someone like that. You're headed towards heartbreak, Anton! I agree, that sounds awfully familiar. I too seem to recall encountering someone of a similar description frequently. Well, he's clearly talking about our friend, ain't he? Oh, I think you're right. Wait a sec. You guys know her? There's a strong chance we do. You said she had auburn-colored hair. Was it roughly the same color as mine? Yeah! It is! It totally is! No, don't tell me. Are you related to each other? Well, assuming we're not mistaken, then yes, I'm actually her older sister. Noelle slowly removing her firearm. Oh, thank you, sweet adios! You hear that, Ricky? Fate strikes again! Sure, Anton. If that's what your heart believes, then maybe you're right. At least Olivier thinks of Anton as a close friend. Yeah, that's no small feat. I want to be Olivier's friend. You also thought it was Estelle initially? That doesn't make much sense considering the two know each other by name for the most part. And the fact that he probably would have been a lot more familiar. You're kind of ignoring the possibility she might not actually be the one. Excuse me, dear sister. What? Does she already have, a romantic partner? Nani? Not that I've heard of. We don't live together, so she's never told me anything of the sort. Anyway, I like to really show her my most heartfelt thanks before I head back to Liberal. would you do me the great honor of asking her to meet with me? I suppose I don't mind. You okay with taking on this request, Lloyd? Alright, we'll accept your request. Remember to give Anton my Action 3 and Defense 3? What? What does that even mean? Thank you so much. Counting on you guys. And she's probably working the desk. Well, let's see how this goes. Are we gonna have another Star Ocean 2 moment? Freyon! Oh, hi everyone. I see you're still tagging along with the SSS, huh, Noe? Did you guys run into a snag while you were investigating those ruins? No, not quite. We're actually here to speak with you, Fran. With me? Did I do something wrong? Not at all. We're just following a lead for this request we're working on. You see, there's a tourist claiming that you helped him during the last day of the anniversary festival. You apparently helped him find his wallet. Does that ring any bells? A wallet? Let me think about that for a second. Oh, I do remember that. He's a traveler from Liberal, right? So, he really did meet Fran. Oh boy, let me tell you, that was one hard day. I was on my way home from work when I ran into a man on the verge of tears. I knew I couldn't just leave him like that. You were out past sundown trying to track down that darn wallet of his. Leave it to Fran to drop everything to help some poor schmuck she doesn't even know. Well, I am a member of the police force. It's my duty to help those in need too. I called HQ over and over again to see if the wallet got turned in. Funny enough, we ended up finding it under his bed at the inn he was staying at. I was relieved it wasn't stolen, at least. So, it was all a false alarm. Anyway, what did you need from me? Did something happen to him? Alright, about that. We learned that his name is apparently Anton, and it turns out he's still here in Crossbell City, even though the festival is over. He's been trying to track you down for weeks, and he doesn't want to leave until he's had the chance to thank you. That's why his friend submitted a request to the SSS to help him out. Aw, really? I'm flattered. It's crazy they gave Anton a fully fleshed out moveset in S-Craft and Reverie, but only used him as a filler boss and not as a playable character. You know, considering I don't know Reverie, I'll just have to take your word on that. So, what do you say, Fran? No one's forcing you to meet him, so you have every right to refuse if you don't want to. I don't see why not. He's been trying his hardest to find me, hasn't he? Seriously? You sure? I promise you don't have to go through with this just to help us with our request. Oh, that's not why I agreed to do it. I would actually like to meet him again, too. Ricky? Or Anton? Oh no. What if Fran actually does want to meet Ricky again and not Anton? That would be quite the mishap. After a little adventure from last time, I'm sure we'll have plenty to sit back and laugh about. I might not be able to make time for him considering I'm working. Shoot. If that's the case, then it's out of our hands. Excuse me, everyone. What's up, Rebecca? I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation like this, but your lunch break is coming up pretty soon, isn't it, Fran? Why don't you ask him to meet you then? Really? Do you mind? It's a little unorthodox, since you're technically on duty, but you should have enough time for a chat. As long as you do it during your break, I'll be able to hold down the fort. You seem to be having a little bit too much fun with this, Rebecca. Well, since you're going out of your way to help me out, I'll accept your offer. Well then, about this little rendezvous, would Vincept in Central Square be alright? I can head there in a little bit. Well, as long as you're okay with it. You should go tell Anton about the plan. Make sure he knows. I'm looking forward to it too. Fran? Don't tell me she's actually interested in this Anton guy. Thumbed up, Noelle. You seem to be off in another whole world there. It's nothing, Randy. I'm fine. Anyway, Lloyd, let's go report the news to Anton. Alright, sounds like a plan. Things are looking up for our boy. Do not fumble. There's actually quite a few characters you think should have been playable in Reverie. You'll complain about them come Reverie. I gotcha. Hello again, Anton. Oh, you guys are back already. How'd it go? Did you get Fran to agree to meet with me? Surprisingly enough, yes. She seemed receptive to the whole idea. She'll be on break soon, so she'd like to meet you at the restaurant in Central Square. She would? Thank you so much. I don't know how I'll ever repay you for this. Man, oh man, I didn't think a bum like myself would ever get a lucky break. He seems a little overly thrilled. I'm glad it's working out for you, Anton. Oh boy. I'm just anticipating a big womp womp and iris wipe. I don't know what form it's gonna take, but it's gonna be painful for Anton, probably. Not as painful as getting drunk under the table and 6 feet under, but still painful. Pain is pain. I need to find her an appropriate gift to thank her for her help. I don't actually have anything prepared for her. Dude, seriously? Should have that planned well in advance. The date's already knocking on your damn door. Hey, can you blame me? I didn't think I'd be meeting her this quickly. Oh, I know just the thing. Pardon me, dear sister. Would you be willing to accompany me to the Times? Times? Why do you want to go there? It's the perfect place to find a present for Fran. Your sisters, so I figure you have all kinds of insider knowledge and her tastes and hobbies. I could find her the perfect gift. Right. On that note, I really rather you didn't call me dear sister. And could the rest of you come along and help me pick out a present too? Don't look at me with those puppy dog eyes. This is becoming more bothersome by the second. If I come this far, you may as well see it through to the end. To the Times, then! Probably hurry up and pick out Fran's present. I don't think we got time for that right now, Lloyd. Fran's probably on her way to the restaurant. Randy's right. Since he invited her, making her wait wouldn't be very polite. What do we do, then? I propose we divide it into 2 teams. Ellie, Randy, and I will go to the restaurant in advance. Once there, we'll explain to Fran that you will be arriving a bit late. In the meantime, Noelle and I can help Anton pick out a present. I think that'd be the most efficient course of action at this point. I can't thank you enough, everyone, for everything. I'm truly blessed to have met such kind and charitable people. Please don't start crying. I beg of you. Anyway, let's go with Tio's plan. I'm counting on you guys. Leave it to me! Try to be brief. Better arrive with a present that'll knock her dead, you know, with happiness. Most people who play trails are basically just Anton themselves. Damn! Friendly fire! Running on borrowed time, so let's get to the department store. Anton, keep your eyes peeled. Sergeant Major, speak up if you see anything Fran might like. Don't have any choice here. I'm in your debt! Well, Luca Boutique, the upstairs shop on the right. Well. Guessing this one's it. Welcome to Luca Boutique. We have every style of clothing you could ever ask for, from children's clothes to fancy business suits. Do not hesitate to ask me for assistance. Actually, we're looking for a present that'd be suitable for a young woman. If it's a gift for a young lady, now let's see what we have in stock. He's the fan favorite civilian for a reason. Yeah. We all love an underdog. Why not go with one of our newest products, the knitted palm beanie? I assure you, she'll become infatuated with the soft, fluffy sensation of the white palm. A beanie? Well, I could definitely see Fran wearing this, considering how cute it is. I think it would match well with the clothes she usually wears. But I'm not sure if she likes to wear hats in the first place, given the way she styles her hair. Yeah, I didn't think about that. This might be a risky bet. What do you think, Lloyd? We're not even going to explore the other options? Is the option exploration really good? Because if you can highly recommend that dialogue, then I will abide and I'll take a look. I can if I want, just let it out. I did safety save. I don't see why not. She's a fan of cute things, and it's certainly cute. Oh, when you put it like that, sounds like it's just the thing. Perfect. You know, if this were cat-related, he could have said perfect. I'll take it. If you don't mind, could you wrap it in something pretty for me? Why, of course. Just give me a moment. Thanks, you two. I never would have been able to pick out something like this nice by myself. All I can do now is hope that Fran loves it. Well, you won't know until you actually give it to her. Oh, shoot, it's almost time for us to meet everyone over at Vincept. You don't want to keep Fran waiting. I think I'm ready. Here we go. Lloyd and Anton are late. What's taking them so long? I could not say. But I do know that keeping a lady waiting is at the top of the rudeness scale. Guys sink just as much effort into finding the right look as ladies do at dolling themselves up. Wow, Randy. You must have a lot of experience under your belt to know that just off the cuff. You can tell? Well, I don't want to brag. How about going on a date with me next time, Fran? I'll show you around all the hottest spots in town. Only the best for a girl like you. You flatter me, Randy. Are you seriously hitting on her? At a time like this? Just a little joke to lighten the mood. Schrodinger's joke. Sorry about the wait, everyone. Oh, it's Lloyd and Noe. And, good afternoon. Long time no see. No, I mean, sorry to make you wait so long. Why, hello, Anton. You know my name? Oh, right. Lloyd and the others mentioned it to me earlier. So that's why. Guess that's why you shouldn't count your chickens before they hatch. Aren't you guys a little late? Sorry about that. Choosing a present took longer than we expected. Well, at least you're able to find something. Is it nice? Well, it should be fine. Could have been a whole lot worse, so there's that at least. Alright, you two, save the chit-chat for the meal. Fran doesn't get that much of a break, right? Better not waste any time. Good point. Well, Anton, shall we find a table? Yeah, definitely. Well, I say we move on to the second floor. It's kind of hard for us to keep watch on them from here, you know. Are you thinking of spying on them? Come on! You can't tell me you're not worried about how this is gonna pan out. Watching over our clients until their request is complete is part of the job. Uh-oh! Tio's getting corrupted. That's right. It's our duty to see this through. Sorry, but to be honest, I'm pretty curious myself. You too, Noelle? Well, I guess you have a point. Besides, Anton looks like he's sweating bullets. Maybe keeping an eye on them is for the best. We can keep him in check. Sweet! That's decided. Let's head upstairs! Someone sure is having fun. So, this is a big-ass table, isn't it? They told me that you still remembered me after all this time, Fran. Well, of course. It happened the last day of the anniversary festival. How could I forget? That sure was a rough day. You haven't dropped your wallet again, have you? Of course not. After all the effort you spent to find it, I'm not letting it out of my sight again. You're right, Anton. Yes, I don't understand what part of that was funny, but things seem to be going okay so far. That reminds me, Anton. After I found your wallet, you kept spacing out a lot. You know, I was worried that you came down with a fever or something. I was probably just entranced by your sheer beauty. Did you say something? Nope! That actually would have been a nice line, though, Anton. Stop doubting yourself! Let the dumbass Riz flow. Poor bastard's got a long way to go before he has a shot with the ladies. How are you supposed to pick up a gal if you keep mumbling all the time? And all your lines. But you know, they seem to be getting along pretty well. Fran's having no issues chatting away like she usually does. Anton, on the other hand, still looks alarmingly tense. Fran's pretty much the definition of a social butterfly. Definitely compared to me, at least. She's always been like that with just about everyone, even the people she's just met. Noelle, are you alright? You appear to be bothered by something. Well, I wouldn't go that far. It's just, sure, she's always been popular with the boys, but I've never heard her mention actually being interested in anyone before. And yet she's acting unusually friendly with this Anton. You're just worried about her, aren't you? I mean, I guess you're right. She's my little sister, you know? Of course I want to look out for her. Seems like Noelle's a particularly protective older sister type. I sure hope I don't cause Cecile any kind of grief like this. Don't you know that for a fact? Cecile has already demonstrated that she overthinks about Lloyd as well. She thought you were married with child, Lloyd. Although it's not exactly the same, but it's only kind of the same. Whoa, would you look at that? That right there is the face of a man who knows just what he wants. I think he's finally taken the plunge. Hey, Fran. Yes? Is something wrong? Well, I just wanted to explain why I was so adamant about searching for you. I truly wanted to show my gratitude to you for not giving up on finding my wallet during the anniversary festival. So, will you accept this? Ah! The shot has been shot! Whoa, 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 a white palm hat! My sister Noe has one just like that. She likes to wear when out of uniform. This is perfect. I wanted a white hat to match hers for a while now. Thank you so much, Anton. I swear I'll treasure it forever and always. Yes, she loves it. Here we go. It's now or never, Anton. Fran, do you like anybody right now? No, not really. Oh boy! Anton's about to smack up against a brick wall here. Ganbate, Anton! Anton? There is someone I love with all my heart. Is something the matter, Anton? Uh-oh. She shooed him down that fast? I think the fact she didn't even see it as rejection made it cut even deeper. Sadly, I don't think there's anything we can really do in a case like this. Shall we pray for him? Oof. Shattered feelings. I feel a little bit called out. Don't worry. I understand. Anton? Sorry. I gotta go. Brian, I really hope you and that person work out. Huh? Big misunderstanding! Incoming! Oh hey, thanks for everything. Because of you, I was able to see Fran's beautiful smile. Anton, I don't know what to say. Don't bother. I don't need to be comforted or babied. This happens to me all the time. My life is, and always will be, a clumsy series of trial and error. Maybe someday things will work out for a guy like me. I do not quite follow. Didn't you notice? That serene, blissful expression Fran had when she said she has someone she loves? After I saw that, I knew I didn't have a chance in the world at snatching her away. I just had to throw in the towel. And that's that, friends. Wow. Fran shattered the poor guy into pieces. May take some time, but I'm sure he'll be fine. Aw, Anton really did leave. Must have been running late for his airship or something, I suppose. Fran! Noe, what's up? You look like you've just seen a ghost. Fran, give it to me straight. Who's this person you supposedly love? Is it Lloyd? Or don't tell me, Randy? Whoa, hold on. I was wondering why the Sergeant Major's being so quiet. Suppose this answers that question. Oh boy, now the cat's out of the bag, it looks like... Randy, I think that's enough then, You wouldn't want to go and make things even more complicated. Yeesh, that smell could drive off a herd of rhinociders. You tell me everything, don't you? Why would you hide something as big as this from me? I'm guessing that Fran was gonna say, I love my big sister so much. And she wasn't even talking about romantic feelings. She was just talking about love in the broadest strokes. At least he's not crying and... Wish live Ricky laughing at him. You think Anton and Fran could have worked out? They both have that... Well... Thank you for using my terminology. I appreciate that. He isn't some troublemaker that you can't tell anyone about, is he? Calm down, Noe. Everyone is looking at us funny. Forget about that. I need answers. Pretend the rest of them are sacks of potatoes or something. Oh, honestly, Noe, if you want to know that bad, I'll give you a hint. This special someone works in the Crossbell Guardian Force and has a very strong sense of justice. And they've always been as kind as can be to me. He's in the CGF? He's the station at Tangram Gate, is he? They are. Never knew someone in my unit was that close to you. Is it Jack? Burrell? No, wait. Is it Mr. Temis from the mess hall? This is getting a little out of hand. I'm disappointed, knowing. I thought you would have figured it out by now. You didn't give me much to go on. Are you really gonna make me say it? Isn't it obvious that I was talking about you? You're kidding! Oopsies! My break's almost over. I'll see you all later. Take good care of Noe for me. Yeah, see ya, Fran. So that's how it was, huh? Doubt Fran will know about romance for a while with a head like that on her shoulders. At least the Sergeant Major here can rest easy for now. Oh, thank God, Idios. Thank you. Hey, are you doing alright, Sergeant Major? Sorry about that, it's just... I suddenly felt a wave of exhaustion hit me. Aw, you really were worried about her. Yeah. Might have gone a little overboard there. Sorry, guys, I never meant to let you see that side of me. Thank you for helping me with this mess. Still, I can't help but feel bad for Anton. You think he'll ever love again? By the way, you can check in on Anton and Ricky after this question. If they're not at the inn, check the train station and airport. Yes, quest. Are you not feeling sorry for yourself as well, Lloyd? I saw your eyes light up when Fran said there was someone she loved. That definitely didn't happen. I'd really appreciate it if you didn't make misleading comments like that. Anyway, you can always check on Anton when we're free later. For now, I'd say our job here is done. Guess so, ready to go, guys? F's in chat for Randall. For Antle. For Antonal. Randall is the guy in my party. What am I even talking about? Anyways, are you still at the inn? Yep. Been some time since I last experienced the miserable pain of romantic rejection. I fear my heart will shatter to pieces for good this time. Hey, Ricky. What should I have done differently? Is there even anything I could have done? I feel a little bad for him, but I think we should give him space. Cheer up, buddy. If you really think it suits you, then why don't you give this whole poet deal another shot? Who knows? You might even be able to write a great tragic love poem. You got plenty of first-hand experience, at least. Going down the path of a poet. That doesn't sound too bad, actually. I lost all my motivation since I got here, but maybe I'll give it another shot. Remember Lloyd single-handedly resolved Crossbow's declining birth rate? Well, at least puts him on Rain tier in terms of power level. Well. That's the end of that chapter. Let's turn her in. Hi, Fran. Long time no see. 303 detective points. Clerk's customer service guidance. Make her smile somehow. Der Siegel Inn in Mines. Alright. We're going to Mines. To the inn, specifically. There's he. Let's see, let's go ahead and preserve our safety save here. Oh, you're here? I've been waiting for a while. No apologies. So about that request. Ah, yeah, it's about Luca, you see. She's our waitress. Maybe you've met her already? She's quite unsociable, that girl. Well, all of our customers are regulars, so they know her already, but still. She's super cute when she smiles, so if you'd really lighten up the place if you did it more often. Super cute, you say? Yeah, if I was a boy, I'd be smitten instantly. Really? Lloyd, you gotta take this job. There's no way we can bereave the world of a cute girl's smile. always gets like this when girls are involved. I suspect Randy is acting purely out of self-interest. Is there anything specific you want us to do? Simple. Just make that girl smile. I see. Doesn't sound so difficult from this explanation, but if she were to smile a little more, I'm sure our sales would skyrocket. Will you help us? For the sake of the store's prosperity. Very well, we'll accept your request. It's decided then, of course. You will be appropriately rewarded. You're in your hands, miss. But how can we make her smile? Easy. You've got an idea, Randy? You bet I have. I'll woo her and then we'll fall madly in love. Ain't that the perfect plan? I'll refrain from pointing out the numerous flaws in this plan. Foremost of which is no game. It's a cliche strategy, but how about giving her a present? Gee, that sounds awfully familiar. That's a good idea. Anyone would be happy if they got a gift they like. I think my wooing plan sounds easier. Well, let's give it a shot. Maybe one of your regulars knows? Ooh. Oh. Nope. We are not going to be talking to Luca anytime soon until we get a gift. Your favorite Lloyd feats include when he waved his hand once, which caused the entirety of both the Erebonian and Calvardian militaries to explode into flames. Damn. Can't believe that's canon. Let's ask the regulars about Luca. Okay, where are the regulars? When he fired a beam from his mouth that completely wiped Gorelia Fortress off the map. The Lloyd used a Beyblade to part the Dead Sea afterwards. Yes! Hell yeah, Beyblade is canon. She was staring at a photo of a cat. She likes cat-related goods. Is that why it got the extra perfect items? The perfect tail and the perfect ears? Do I give her those? Gantz, that's the guy who was in bed. Yes? So I already have the things that I need. Is what you're telling me. Give an item. You do something with them. Oh. So, no. You do something with them. Do I put them on Lloyd? And then have Lloyd become a cat? That isn't Randy. What does that mean? Oh, I put the ears and tail on Randy, and then have him woo, and it won't work until he's all accessoried up. Who do I think is the cutest party member? I was about to immediately say Lloyd, just because that seems to be the flavor of the night. There is a correct answer here. It's Tio, isn't it? I dress Tio up like a cat because she already has the cat ears. And then she goes like, Nya. And that makes her smile. Oh, only way to find out. Yep. I see. So we got the... Okay, so she has a straw hat and the grail locket. You need to remember that. Straw hat, grail locket. Let me see if a little bit of typing ASMR can summons Solaris. So, straw hat, grail locket. Remember what hers and Lloyd's loadouts are. Shame Resin isn't here, so you can re-equip them upon completion of this quest. So have I got it right? That's what I'm talking about. All you shall bear witness to my brilliant seduction techniques. I'll keep my expectations at a minimum. What do you want? You there, beautiful lady. How about you take a short break and chat with me? No, thanks. Such a cold reception. Just for a minute, okay? Wipe, wipe. There, table's all clean. I'm being completely ignored. Hello? Anyone home? Hey, you. Oh, you finally turned around, beautiful. You wanted to talk to me after all, didn't you? Shut up before I ask one of the regulars to throw you out. A lot of our regulars are minors, so they can be a bit rough at times. So, still want to talk? Imagine Ren and Tio running after you dressed as cats. Your heart would explode from sheer cuteness. Not wrong. As expected, a complete and utter failure. Rather than making her smile, he just made her annoyed. I'd label this attempt as counterproductive. Alright. That did not yield anything. So, I guess I'll just roll around town a little bit more and see what else I can figure out about Luca so that I can woo her. You don't talk about her? Did I have all the information that I needed and just picked wrong? Or do I take multiple attempts at wooing? Got about the entire perfect set on the cutest party member. I gotcha. Interesting. Alright, so Lloyd, strip down. Take it all off, baby. Alright, let's see here. So, Lloyd has the perfect everything. Let's see. So Tio has the battle jacket. Strega P. And Lloyd just had the perfect everything. Yeah. So I'm gonna mark this as Tio. And this one is going to be Lloyd. Perfect everything. Bless. Oh, wait. Didn't need to remove the ears. Yep, the perfect ears. perfect everything plus ears. My question, why don't the perfect ears give Lloyd infinite craft points? That's gonna be some elite ball knowledge if you can understand what I just made a reference to there. Let's see what happens. Actually, one more check to make sure that Tio is... Oh, Tio's not perfect. I would have been so confused. You? Me? What is that outfit? Oh, this is a perfect set. Perfect. It's so cute! Oh, this seems promising. Look, her mouth is already trembling. You'll have to burst into a huge smile. It's just a matter of time. But it seems she needs one more push. Hey, I have a request. Will you hear me out? A request? Could you say nyan nyan, please? Never mind. Forget about it. Tio-tan, say it! Say it! Really? She only needs one more push, please, Tio. Very well, if you insist. Oh my goodness! So cute! So precious! I actually can't believe they made an entire portrait just for this moment. Ladies and gentlemen, we can go to sleep happy tonight. Did my joke have anything to do with the Resident Evil 4 remake? Got it in one! Real. That was exceedingly embarrassing. Cute! How adorable! the battle victory music, nice. Oh no, just looking at her makes my face break out in a grin. Look! That smile, that's a smile! She really does look like a completely different person when she's smiling. You did it, Tio-tot! Tio, are you okay? No. To think that our quest for a smile would be accomplished with such mental anguish. Didn't I tell you? She's super cute when she's smiling. We should put Ellie in a bunny girl outfit next. And Randy in a Speedo. Now we're talking elite ball knowledge. That's hoy. Sounds like something Fuwamoka would say. You weren't kidding. If she wore that smile every day, I'd be a regular here too. I knew you'd agree. Oh, you there. Won't you work at this shop? You just have to stand around wearing that perfect set. I will most certainly not. Come on, don't be like that. Oh, you didn't get her to smile as promised. Take this as my thanks. Nightmare killer? Wonder what that means, a nightmare killer. If you ever happen to need a part-time job, my offer still stands. I wholeheartedly, categorically, decidedly, and unequivocally refuse. Unequivocally. Ha. Alright, everything back on it. Battle jacket. Strega-pee. Straw hat. And the Grail locket back on. Lloyd gets his perfect suit back. Alright, back to the SSS. Okay then. Now I can close this notepad. So, you said I shouldn't even begin Creative Cooks Wanted. Is that correct? I shouldn't even look at this one until I'm far enough in the game that I can complete it. Fulfill it, even. Just started? Well, okay then. Alright, so the kitchen and things set. You were just there. Ron, you ain't the one. You ain't the guy. Oh no, what do I do? The manager and Braun won't lend me any help, so that's out. Where do I even start? Excuse me. We received a request from an employee named Salteo. Do you know him by any chance? You came to help me? Oh, thank you. Thank you. You're the, So... Back in my college years, when I was working a cash register, one time I was asked to go into the kitchen and retrieve one of the chefs, whose name is Raymond. So I go into the kitchen and I say, Raymond, I have no idea who that is. Hey Ray, can you help me out? Special support section. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. You'd be more than happy to help. Customer's always right, after all. Yeah, whatever you need, we've got you covered. Can't help but feeling I'm becoming some sort of errand boy. So your request, it involves searching for something, right? Yes, that's right. Save me, man! You see, I was told by the manager to try and come up with a new dish for the restaurant. But, well, couldn't be going worse. I've burnt all my creative juices down to the last drop. It's hopeless. Absolutely hopeless. Well, that kind of thing happens to everyone. Guess you couldn't just throw some random ingredients together and call it a day when you're a pro chef. Basically, having to cook for celebrities from time to time doesn't make it any easier either. So that's why I need you to help me. I heard that your division mingles with the public a lot, so I thought that you might have been to your fair share of restaurants. What I'm looking for are dishes that are truly one of a kind, entrees that can only come from thinking outside the box. As in, peculiar dishes. Like when you set out to cook omelet rice only to wind up with something completely different concoction? Is that what you mean? Exactly. That there is the very essence of culinary innovation. There's a fine line between delicacy and disaster, and perched on it is a whole world of new ideas. So you guys cook too? That's perfect! I haven't cooked a single thing since starting this game. Now my expectations are sky high. I don't think anything we make is fit for a professional chef, personally. In any case, I think we understand your issue now. We just need to bring you some peculiar dishes, right? Yep, that'd be great. I want to compare all of them, so I'll need at least 10 for some good variety. But I mean, the more the merrier. Flood me with all the dishes you can. That about wraps it up, I think. My taste buds and I will be waiting. There will be plenty of cooking from this point forward. Oh, really? Mandatory cooking? Well then, I guess that wraps it up for support requests. We can check one more time, but I do determine we're gonna be moving on with the game. Yep, everything else is reported, aside from Creative Cooks Wanted. Alright, so what's the main quest? Yep. The ruins off the Mines Mountain Path. Alrighty then. So, where can I bring... Let's see. Mines Mountain Path Tunnel. Will this get me as close as possible? Should have 6 completed, 1 being hidden. Oh, really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sounds like we got it. Well, that was much quicker than I thought it'd be. If I remember right, this is the path that leads down to the ruins. That's right. Let's continue on foot from here. Well, if we're ready to head over, you better get a move on. You will need to cook every major success of each recipe for the Jizo statue, and the particular variants for the quest that I just started. Looking forward to rolling through all that. Indeed. Do we really have to explore ghost-infested ruins? Calm down, Ellie. Ghosts aren't real. Ghosts aren't real. Oh. I just realized that Ellie isn't in the front. And yet Lloyd is doing perfectly fine by himself. I will have to do that for every game from now on. Might be the first time ever playing a Trails game where I will be doing cooking. I can't recall cooking a single time, except for maybe one time out of curiosity. Wait. What do you do? She has a spread fire. Wait a minute. Did she just stun and take the enemy out in one go? Oh, this guy's too strong. By the way, we don't need him. Or do we need him? He's too strong. He might end up being something new to scan. Let's see. Nope. Nothing new. Dungeon is pretty labyrinthine. See a list of missiles now. 13 enemy scans. 10 standard chests, 2 monster chests. I see. No, nothing in particular important to find along the way. I do have everything scanned already, don't I? Yes. Hope I don't find Ellie's voice annoying because he screams a lot. I see. We'll just have to be the judge of that, won't we? Moon Temple. Whew, finally made it. Huh? Is it me, or does it seem a lot more gloomy than it was the last time we were here? It's not just you. It didn't feel anywhere near this ominous before. Guess we got our ghost pals to thank for that. Not entirely convinced they're ghosts. More likely they're just some type of unknown monster. Do you sense something, Tio? I detect strange fluctuation in the atmosphere. Oscillations in the air, perhaps? An incorporeal presence? Oscillations? Incorporeal? I didn't sense anything like this when we were here before. I believe it's coming from the roof where the bell is. That reminds me. Stargazer's Tower also had a bell on its roof, much like these ruins. Yeah, come to think of it, you're right. They almost remind me of the bell in Crossbell's Central Square, actually. Think there's some kind of connection between all these bells? Well, our objective is to conduct a search of the ruins' interior. Shall we set that bell as our target destination? I'd like to investigate the fluctuations Tio detected there. Yeah, sounds good to me. Now that we got a plan, let's head inside. If we have to. Commence mission. Alrighty then, let's go bag us some ghosts. Hey, they're unknown monsters, not... She actually stammered ghosts. Isn't that right, Sergeant Major? Yeah, sure. Poor Ellie. Hope she doesn't get too freaked out in there. Hey, there are alternative entrances. Or alternative exits. Oh, there's a path running underneath everything here. I see. And I see treasure! Get up here, my treasure. I need some more water if I'm gonna make it through the last hour of this. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna pause on this precipice of a new dungeon. We'll be right back. Stand up and stretch. Also, hello, Solaris. Sorry to do this to you, but we need to take a break here. See you in a little bit. and gentlemen, thank you for waiting. Let's take this dungeon down, shall we? Surely I'll be able to take it down within the span of an hour to make this a nice rounded stream. Let me see. 13 enemy scans, 10 standard chests, 2 monster chests. Sounds good. Thank you very much, Solaris. There are plenty of funny story beats earlier on in the stream. You can check those out. We're in the Moon Temple. What is this? Dark cloud? Oh, we got full heals. Nifty. Ah, looks like this was some kind of church. I wasn't expecting this. It seems to be a chapel of some kind. According to records, this place was pretty important way back in the Middle Ages. They called it the Moon Temple. Apparently, it was built around the same period as Stargazer's Tower and that old fortress on the ancient battlefield. So that must mean this ruin is roughly 500 years old, constructed during the times of chaos and war. I think I heard that moan. Do you hear that? Oh, it's a bell. Mysterious bells in my Trails game, more likely than you might think. Look out! What are those? So, Ellie screamed, but because I had turbo on, it kind of ate up the scream. We only had like a half of a scream. We had a yelp. We had a yipe. Ghosts? I knew these things would show up. Can't chicken out now, Mademoiselle. Here they come! Alright, get Lloyd up in their business. Analyze the one in front. Will-O-Wisp will always explode when defeated. Ah! And you were especially weak to... Oh. You're especially weak to... time, space, and... What kind of magic is the fair-colored one again? Mirage. Weak to Mirage, you say? Interesting. Anything else? Nope. Everything else is either neutral and they do not take any damage from fire. Let me see here. What is our play here? We are going to support by increasing. Hey, stop it! Stop landing your attacks on Lloyd. You're not supposed to do that. Let's... Dang it, Lloyd, you're supposed to dodge that. You can move back away from the explosion, man. You're fine. I also need to save up 20k mirror to get Lloyd his own Ren Dakimakura. Without it, he won't be able to get proper sleep he needs for the final battle against Steve Agnes. I see. It went boom! Boom, boom, boom. Whew. You Academy never trained me for ghost extermination. Ellie, are you okay? Yes, I think so. Just what were those things? That looked like ghosts to me, that's for sure. Covered in nearly light, vanished into thin air. Typical ghost stuff. The 3 higher elements are exerting a powerful force in this area. For whatever reason, this place is also brimming with spiritual energy. Spiritual energy? Now that you mention it, we all heard the temple bell ring just now, right? Is it possible that it was rung by the No, please stop! It was probably just the wind. Yes, that must have been it. Still stuck in the denial stage, Mademoiselle. I understand how you feel, Ellie, I really do. But considering how that last fight went, I say we continue our investigation. Sergeant Major, are you ready to go? Yes, of course. Guess I have no choice. These star attacks are effective against them. Man, didn't think I'd end up touring some haunted mansion when I woke up this morning. Alright, so we've got a bunch of stuff to do and to find and to see and to plunge. Oh look, more enemies. More enemies! Ew. Nah. I'm getting Ellie back in there. Sheesh. It was an amusing thought, but no. Did someone say wind? Yes. Ellie said wind. She was coping. Next party advantage. Will this take you out? It will. It overkilled them. Damn. No kill like overkill, baby. Why are you running? Why are you running? Hey, these guys look familiar. It's the dead man straight from Gehenna. I wanted to analyze, god dang it. Alright, we're battle scoping. A ghost risen from Gehenna happily steals the vitality of the living. How you been, buddy? It looks like that recreation of Gehenna from Sky 3rd was right on the money. Fish darts! It's better to have treasure and been looted than to have never had treasure at all. You coping? Everybody coping? Don't know why you're running if I can't, two-tap him. Bell that doesn't supposed to ring. Is that really the name of this, the OST? Bell that doesn't supposed to ring? Unless that's just some kind of localization foul pow. Two battle chain. Wind fairies. Lost pranks spread sleep-inducing dust. Oh, lovely. Guard turns. Oh, there are gonna be instant kill turns, aren't there? You skipped over my team rush chance. There's plenty of English. I see. And why are you running at me? What the heck? Not the EP, sucker! Today, the only sucker was me. Courageous Hot Pot. I hope that Hot Pot teaches you a lesson about taking what isn't yours. Nah, it's gonna be tasty. Tasty. I'm going to thoroughly enjoy the Hot Pot. As I always do. Enemies here are suspiciously easy to take down. Either that or me getting all those weapons at the start really put me ahead. This chest is important foreshadowing. You just don't know it yet. Bomblet. It gave me a bomblet. Is the bomblet something important? bomblet rice. Bomblet rice is going to be the only thing to save Lloyd from being a polar bear. The instant death turns can show up here. Brilliant. My favorite! Ooh, new enemy. Why are you running? Why are you running? Oh my goodness. Tio, analysis! He's singing a gloomy song! Well, it wasn't instant death, so... that's fine. Guard turn! Not your charge time. There's the instant death attack. Okay. I like how Lloyd's portrait changes in the top there to indicate things. Alright, you're gonna have to take off your perfect ears because... death blows. Can't live with them. Can't tar and feather the devs because of them. EP charge. Huh? Oh, you want to get a chest message? Just a sec. I'm in the middle of a palm party match right now. Yeah, right. Yep. I'm doing palm party. Hold on a second. Let me just, Okay. Just in my palm party dailies. You wanted a chest message? Well, you need the buff for 100% evasion anyway. Probably should. Oh, look at that. I resisted. Alright, let's see here. Oh boy, this place has multiple branching paths. Palm party is a real thing? Alright, so you got a couple. Stands out of the way. Oh. Farewell. Never mind. Oh. Got the stun. You enjoy playing Palm Party quite a bit. I see. Welcome to the Moon Temple, where Lloyd is gonna get hit in the face a lot. Lloyd and nobody else, because Randy isn't in the party right now. The amounts you're required to play and win for the achievements can get really tedious later on in the series. It's Puyo Puyo. And they expect you to beat each opponent at least once. Kind of like the cooking contest. You know what? Welcome to Earth! Ooh, monsters! Monsters! Well, that will give me plenty of time to scan the guys that I don't have yet. Alright, Lloyd, get in there. Never mind, this was a terrible idea. Let's see, analyze, 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 analyze. A malicious dwarf fiend with a hammer can cause various status abnormalities. Let's see here. Dang it, Ellie. Nice job, Randy! I wonder if that bird is going to be able to finish off some of the enemies. Let's see. Aqua Mirage on Lloyd specifically. Alright, Tio, you move all the way away. Ellie, you do that. You know what? I'm just gonna have all my ranged characters pick you guys off. At this point, I might as well. Tio, do you get too close? You do not get too close. Nice. Alright, I figured it out. Lloyd does not need to get hit in the face every single time one of those guys perishes. Black Suit. First the Bracer Guild, then the CPD. Now the CGF is helping rob tests too! Shame on you, Noel! Damn. The Black Suit has a lot of defense. A lot of defense. But not as much arts defense. Well, that was one of, like, what, 2? Am I just barreling through this place without getting all of the side stuff? Feels like I've been going in the quote-unquote right direction. Well, these guys are terrifying. A wisp! Evil spirit born from darkness in people's hearts. Seals foes' movements with breath. My breath has that effect on people too. Wait a minute! Noel Death Turn! They resist, of course, because they're ghosty ghoulies. I'm surprised that didn't heal you to full or something. It's usually how it goes in these things. That a Kelpie! What up, Kelp? Nope, it's a nightmare. Of course. If there's a messed up horse enemy, at least one of them has to be called a nightmare. Why are these guys running away from me? It's a new dungeon! New enemies that I've never seen before. But I am handing out naps pretty fast. Is it because of my upgraded weapons? Come on, Get over here. Come on. Work that pathing. Come on. Take it from me. And then why do some of them not run away? Valia's song has way less range than its animation would suggest. Yeah, that animation is big and bold, but the range of it, Tio can easily stand outside of it. Then again, Tio's just built different. Alright, I'll cancel the team rush. Analyze! A dream devil that looks like a horse. Destroys the minds of foes and freezes them. Not my mind. I need that. Well, Noel's about to send this man to the Shadow Realm. The bullets that make people disappear. They'll call me Exorcist the way I'm purging ghosts. Nice. EP Cut 3? Bad news, pal! You're looking at the baddest Jaeger in all of Chesterns and Muria. If I had my gun, you would have been chested. Chest. Alright, one more of you dudes. And then I can say that I have quote-unquote cleared this room out. Preemptive attack, but... oh, wait. Can Tio do something funny here? I came back in time. Damn, Randy was not a fan of me messing around. Celestial Bomb. Road. Boy, this has to be the most screenshots I've taken in a game. They were really on top of their localization in this one. Rude. There's nothing else in this room, right? Yeah, there's nothing else in here. I got all the chesties. Here's a switch here. Flip it. Alright. Ah, I'm all the way back here. Then I can check out other paths while I'm at it. That could be fun. Ooh, hello. Why are you running? Why are you running? Alright, hit him with a critical analysis. A skeletal warrior that wanders the underworld in search of a body, despises living. Well, bye. Curia Bomb. You look, but there are no small children in this trunk. That is wild out of context. Absolutely, absolutely bonkers. We had Kido. Now we're looking for Ki 2. Kido 2. Kido harder. Oh, this guy has a crossbow. A sick-looking crossbow. Yeah, he's a bone archer. First one was a bone warrior, I think. Either way, you've been an analyst. Whoop. Yep, bone warrior. I have got a warrior to pick with you! Oh, you've already defeated me! Blech. Hello. Big intimidating armor, and he just turns tail and flees. I love it. What is up with the AI in this dungeon? Oh, this man is a little bit sturdier than most. Your name is Dullahan. Yeah, Dullahan. That tracks. And I killed the Dullahan before I could scan, because Tio loves getting the team rush. Let's try this again. Analyze. Hey. Nobody said you were allowed to live through that with a max pixel of health. I forbid it. These guys are looking to blow me up. Oh boy. And on their turn, they're gonna be able to make me vanish. I'm not a fan of that. No, Ellie! Well, there goes Ellie Zeeps. Should have just taken the damn damage. Oh. Aerial Cannon was set as the new S-Break. Who's... Aerial Cannon fires condensed energy from the air of a bullet as light. I think the Aura Rain is going to be a little bit more valuable as a panic button. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 3 more skins in here. The most screenshots you've ever taken for a game was for Sanran Kagura. For similar dialogue-related reasons, I'm assuming. Ailkin is cooler, but purely offensive. Utility S-Crafts reign supreme. That was Ellie's, be rather stickler healing up. I went through that whole process without even looking at chat. I'm learning from you. You're teaching me. You're getting through to these kids. Oh, no, you don't. Uh-oh. Oh, look at this. I'm stealing turns. Ellie, finish them. Of course, they're undead, so... There was an attempt to finish. Randy's second S-Craft is just straight upgrade his first. Alright. Ooh. Another enemy. It looks like he wants to bring me love and peace. How do I have 21 battle scopes? Where do those boys come from? At first I was pushing 10. Choices. Accurate Fiesta Online Archer. Ooh, monsters! Monsters appear! Ooh, more Dullahans! Don't know what they're gonna do to us. Alka Mirage on you specifically. And yeah, they're just Dullahans. They are Dullahans. Oh no! Lloyd! You're supposed to be the one to dodge. Anyways, let's go ahead and steal this Sepith turn. Teo's second S-Craft is something special. Is that what S stands for? Something special? What in the world? Did Dullahan just use Joshua's craft? Yeah, they did! It causes me action delay. Man. Ellie really using her agility to tear that Dullahan apart. Iron Shoes. This chest is as empty as your soul. Just kind ill. This chest is as empty as your soul. Just kind ill needs a looter such as you. Perhaps the same could be said for all Trail's main characters. But enough talk. Have at you. Evil Eye. You always assume that's something that Weissman learned that he gave to Joshua. Well, there was an Evil Eye. It was AoE, and it was causing me action delay. I don't know how else to interpret it. Let's see here. Well, this is right proper, innit? Teal, move into the circle so you get the benefit of Aquavale. Dang it. Can't use a Sepith up turn. Magnet! Oh boy. A guard turn. So useful. So many things happen. Alright, Lloyd, are you ready to get busted in the face? Damn! Randy really out here taking out the last enemy so I don't have to get busted in the face. Celestial Bomb. You feel a sharp gaze stare at you from inside the void. Whose eyes are those? We already established it's Joshua. He's looking at us. He just does that sometimes. Well, a long time ago, I was in a job placement seminar, and we held lectures every week. And when I was in that seminar, there was one man, lovely person, who just, but whenever he was focusing on something, and he wasn't really aware of how he looked like when he was focusing, his face was something like this. And the thing is, that wasn't really his actual emotion that he felt at the time. Whenever he was focused on listening to the lecture, he would just be up there staring down at the podium like this. And then the very moment when someone would get his attention and he was outside of that focus, it would just be, yes? Just it was amusing to me. I mean, I don't want to say ill about the man, but just that was a That was just something that I could look forward to. Just stealing a glance every so often, and he would just have this most incredulous expression when, in fact, he was not thinking anything even close to what that face would imply. And I think that I don't even do the face justice in my recreation. He really did look like the whoever was speaking had 3 heads or some such. Let me see here. I'm starting to get lost in the sauce. Okay, so we go through here, and we've got enemies. So have I been up here yet? Mm-hmm. You didn't say this place is labyrinthine. And I'm starting to wonder which rooms I should clear out and which ones I shouldn't. Let's see, I've already done all the scanning here, so I might as well just whoosh! I love the Team Rush mechanic. It's kind of like Earthbound an enemy, but a little bit, like, not completely wipe them off the face of the map. Just a fun little in-between. Oh, I have been... Oh, wait, no, I have not been here yet. Ooh, I can get into the back now. Feeling like a Zelda temple up in here. Alright, let's go back down the path to the right, because I'm pretty sure there were some entrances that I did not use. Let me see here. How many enemies are we up to now in this map? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You have 2 more in this area. I suppose those come from the boss encounter. Yeah, I've gone all the way through here. Have I not gone up in this room? I think I went down in this room first time. Ah, here we go. Guys, unlock it. That was simple. Oh, that's one of the that was one of the exits. Cool. Kinda wish I'd been paying attention to where I've been and where I'm going, and how much of everything. But I should have the 2 monster chests, yes? Chat, would it be possible to get an analysis on how far cleared I am with this dungeon? Feels like I might be well on my way. Alright, let's take another crack over here. Alright, so all these doors I've already been into and plunged their depths. So I went up here, and the up went into a way outside. This... Okay, so I haven't gone down this way yet. I went down the left, I have not done the right. Ah! Oh, Ellie about to get a death turn. Ow. But of course, ghosty ghoulies. Gotta love how death turns can only harm you. There's a whole system about manipulating the turns to get the benefits of all the random chances. Actually, I think I have been here. Yes, this is the garden. And this is a treasure room. Yep, it's a treasure room. I'm mostly done. Alright, then I guess I'll return to the middle area. And go into that, the Dodongo's Cavern mouth. Oh. Action 3. Well. I was about ready to give up on that one. Chests can't be arrested, you know. Bet. Alright, so we got another Action 3. And I guess this one is gonna go on to Randy for the time being. And once we figure things out more, we can shuffle them. Uh-oh. Not the bongo, kitty! So with that Action 3, am I now done? Because definitely this place has not been the height of straightforwardness, which is intentionally by design. Well done, team. Looking like a door to an East boss right here. Ah! Another healing station. Gee, I wonder what that could mean. Oh boy, that's a big evil eye. What is this? There it is. I don't like the look of it. One bit. Why the hell is there a place like this behind a chapel? It's not normal, that's for sure. These ruins seem way too twisted to have belonged to the Septian Church. I'm curious about that pattern on the floor there. It resembles an eye, doesn't it? What's wrong, Tio? Did you notice something? Odds are that this place served as some sort of ritual chamber. A horrid place, used to sacrifice lives. Sacrifices? Yes, I imagine those dark red stains on the floor are from the victim's spilled blood. Of course, I would not know for sure without a proper composition test. Dang it, where's Luminol when you need it? Emma Sky! Come drop on from the sky! I wish I hadn't heard that. I still don't understand what all of this is doing here in the first place, though. Again? Oh. So you should have gotten Curia Bomb, Celestial Bomb, another Celestial Bomb, Fish Darts, Courageous Hot Pot, Bomber Rice, EP Charge 2, Action 3, EP Cut 3, and Celestial Bomb. I don't think I got one of those EP Quartz. I got both of the monster chests. I don't recall if I got EP Charge or EP Cut. Those are not familiar to me from this dungeon. But I think everything important I got there. I mean, I just have to go in and see. Just come back in with a map. What's going to show up this time? Rawr! No way! Is that thing a devil? Be careful. I'm detecting massive amounts of spiritual energy from it. What the heck? We're supposed to be cops, not exorcists. Here it comes. Oh, those are the last two scans. Nice. Alright, so this is Archdevil. Dream Devil that slowly corrupts people. A single swing of its claw terrifies foes. And then you can do this for this. Pseudo-Rudo. We have Pokemon in this game now. An evil statue made from tough material, which expels fire from its mouth. You're very weak to time. So I just might have to take advantage of that. Let me see. And you cannot be stat downed, but your friends can. So I am going to, first of all, Chrono Drive the group. I am going to Chrono down 3 of you. Uh-oh. They do be casting. Lloyd, get out of the damn way. Everybody get out of the damn way. Oh. Tio's about to get frickin' demolished. What can I do about this? I don't know if I can. Yeah, Tio's about to get heckin' eliminated. Unless I were to interrupt some turns. Wonder how good, let's see, how much damage do you take? 382. What can I do to mitigate this? Well, I guess just have Tio use her S-Craft, maybe. Oh. I guess I can just use her weakness. Ow. Oh. Well. That went a lot better than I was anticipating. Diamond Dust! Not the Shiva. Let me see. You are weak to space. Do we even have anything space? Lloyd doesn't. I don't have anything space! Oh, dark matter! Well, isn't that obvious? And that was the 7th upturn. Noelle's looking pretty banged up. Get yourself a Tira Bomb. Super recovery! Oh, noes. I'm going to use the one element that has not been corrupted by capitalism. Space! Tiger Charge on the unsuspecting minion. Tiger Charge! You resisted it, but you still got wiped out. Hell yeah, Randy! Get in there. No more soul blur spam. Let's go ahead and Aqua Mirage a lot of us. Well, you can back away. Lloyd's got this. Oh, you're the one who calls the allies. Hilarious. Well, I guess we can keep on spamming out dark matter. Not the super recovery, that's illegal. Take out the flamethrower. Let me see here. Holy bullet. Oh, that's a nice formation for all my characters there. allies. You know what? That flamethrower? Not quite warranting me focusing attacks on them. Ow! You punched me. I got pummeled. Get back in there, Lloyd. You didn't hear no bell. Let's see. I guess I can just start hitting chrono drives. More chrono drive. Let's see. Use a holy bullet to. Uh-oh. Nope, can't heal everybody. Lloyd smash. Eh. Especially not attacks as weak as Soul Blur. Still wild to me that they nerfed the efficacy of low-level single-target attacks. Uh-oh. Dude's about to wipe Noelle off the map. Sorry, Noelle. Good luck with that. Brace yourself! Also, you can give a tear to Lloyd. He's looking a bit green. Let me see here. You know what? Let's give him a Thunder Cyclone. Just because! Lloyd, you know what? You can stay right in the path of that flamethrower. It's gonna be funny. You know what? Gorgon Breath. Rare element usage. Ow! Up! You hit the lady! Randy will not abide by that. Wow. They completely resisted that. And I got both of the scans. Yes, I did. Wow. 0 damage from wind, and only taking, like, what? A quarter of damage from wind? Sheesh maleesh. Alright, Ellie can't really do anything against this guy except maybe use Chaos Brand. Let's see how well that works. Yeah. Standard elements, not the play here. Not the super recovery. That's illegal. Can I delay him? Heal you. Speaking of crafts, I can cancel this guy's cast, can't I? Oof! Right in the shin. I forgot about that. I was just taking those on the chin. Sounds like a me moment. You know, Lloyd, now they have crafts that... Yes, I do. Alright, Lloyd. Nut tap this man. That's what we call the SSS Special. You material. Wow. 6 of them? How many have I gonna need for the rest of the game? Like, what, 60? 80? And Zrem powder. We managed to take it down. Also, barrier overcome. You'll need to cancel 100 enemy attacks with those for an achievement, by the way? Well, dang. The lack of observability on display is impressive. And as long as I'm impressing somebody, that's all that matters. You managed to take it down. What Nidios' name was that? like a devil straight from the church's testaments. Regardless of its origin, it was emitting a terrifying amount of spiritual energy. Ghosts, skeletons, evil creatures. Now we're fighting devils. This place is messed up, man. Given our current position, I'm pretty sure the bell's right above us. Let's go check it out, everyone. Let's. Probably don't need a heal, but... Ooh, shiny bell. The sound. It's almost like the bell is resonating with something. Could it be? Perhaps this bell truly is the cause of all the strange things happening here. The bell? What do you mean by that? Explain, Teotot. Use your words, child. Of course, I do not know the specifics, but I feel as if this bell is essentially the nucleus of an otherworldly aura covering this entire temple. An otherworldly aura, you say? In other words, if we can put an end to this resonance, maybe, just maybe, everything will go back to normal. What do you think, Sergeant Major? Should we give it a shot? Yes, let's do it. Lloyd, Randy, could you give me a hand? We'll have to try to stop it together. No problem. Roger, we'll go. What are you even doing? What did they do? They just kind of hung on to it, being stuck in the middle of their run animation. They're stopping the bell from ringing. So the bell was just swaying back and forth, making ringing sounds. And they were just holding it in place to keep it from ringing any further? Is that what we've got going on? Not quite as communicated. That's how bells resonate, yes. If the bell were, like, swaying a little bit, and they were kind of pushing into it and causing it to stop swaying, that would have communicated it to me. But it is what it is. Yep, we got clear skies now. The otherworldly aura over the temple seems to have dissipated. Which may mean that things have changed inside as well, right? You should head back inside and take a look. Roger! Not sure group hugging a bell filled with demonic juju to stop its ringing was the healthiest way to do that. That's what I'm saying. If something is radiating an evil energy, hugging it isn't quite what I had in mind, and I figured that's not what they were up to. But... posterior... Tuckus... Orloid was using his awesome Septarian powers to destroy the demonic barrier surrounding the temple. That's more feasible. Would you look at that? Wow, the sunlight's shining through. Seems like the monsters up and vanished too. Yeah, but we should check the lower floor just to be sure. I no longer detect the presence of the time, space, or mirage elements in the area. It appears as if the distorted space has returned to normal. That's good to hear. But still, how did all this happen in the first place? It definitely has something to do with that bell. I don't really understand any more than that. Unfortunately, that is beyond my knowledge. However, I'd say there's a high likelihood that the bell is actually an artifact of some kind. An artifact? What is that? And why do I hear onions approaching from the distance? You might want to take Noelle's stuff now? Ah, okay. We're getting to the end of that stretch, are we? Artifacts are the remnants of the ancient Zamorian civilization that existed 1,200 years ago. They seem to hold powers beyond orbital technology and are under the strict control of the Church. Did I hear artifacts? Yoink! Yeah, hear stories about the things popping up every now and then. Like some pompous rich fool will end up in hot water after the Church confiscates a crazy powerful artifact he was hiding. Wow, this is news to me. Furthermore, that it's news to you. First I've heard of it as well. It's not surprising. The average person won't encounter many artifacts in their daily life. They were unable to be analyzed with modern technology, and many are dangerous, so the Church keeps a tight hold on them. Oh, I see. Either way, I think we've collected more than enough information about these ruins. Let's turn in a report and leave further investigations to the specialists. I'm with you. That's the best. So, time to call it a day? Yep, sounds good. Everyone, thank you so much for your help with this investigation. I think it's safe to call this mission accomplished. Uh-oh. Do I need to reload a save to get Noelle's stuff? We've already hit our quota for veteran characters in this game, even if Lecter barely counts toward that. Dang. So you're admitting to me that we're not going to see any more Sky characters. Unless you want to lead me to believe that. You made it. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I was actually pretty scared in there. You don't say. Well, anyway, good job everyone. I'm still curious about that bell though. I wonder if it really is an artifact. Those monsters were the strangest ones I've ever seen too. Stargazer's tower was mysterious, but this temple was really something else. Let's not forget that creepy ritual chamber behind the chapel. Wish I could. Honestly, I feel like this place is much too ominous to have ever been a church. What happened here 500 years ago? Well, I say we leave that question to the specialist and get out of here. I knew the place was gonna be spooky. I feel like I just did 10 back-to-back rounds on the horror coaster. I know what you mean. Anyway, should we head back to where we parked the car? Sounds good to me. Ah, here we go. Alright, Noelle, time for a debriefing. As in, give me your briefs. I can't believe that I'm allowed to do this. Her Action 3 is the biggest find. Anyway, Lloyd, you're the last one to get an Action 3. Not an Impede 1. Use your eyes, Bannings. So we got an EP Cut 3 here. And we got an EP 2, which means that I missed the EP 3. Remember her car keys? Oh, man. I wish I could. I really wish I could. Oh. The other treasure chest is right here. Huh. I feel like I could just pick that one right off. Does cast exist in this game? Alright, you know what? I think we're gonna call it right here, looking forlornly at that chest. Ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be it for tonight. We have solved the case of the mysterious haunted chapel. And we will move on to the next story beat in the following chapter, or at least the following stream. But for right now, we will start the next stream by seeing if we can't go and grab that one chest. That might be where our remaining EP is. So, thank you for stopping on in. Glad you had a good time. You're very welcome to the stream. Lord, some blessings, and thank you for if you watch this stream as a VOD, so you know what to do. Like and subscribe, comment, ring the bell, join the Discord, it is in the description. Let you know when next stream comes up. Next time, we're going after that chest right there. Until then, game out.